This is Adam Larkins, owner of the Dior Group, regional manager within the organization of Equus Financial. And guys, here at the Dior Group, we're a team of independent insurance agents, and we partner with the top insurance companies in the industry to help market and distribute their products. And we also have an incredible relationship with the company of Equus Financial, and Equus helps us do a couple things. They help train our agents up. They help with lead generation, so you don't have to cold call and door knock on random doors. And also, they help compensate our agents. They have a compensation package for our agents. And this overview is going to show you guys how you can come in part-time, full-time, or if you want to build your own agency. This is going to give you 4 different examples of how you can come in and do that, okay? So guys, a little bit about Equus Financial. Equus Financial was founded in 2015 by a team of insurance veterans. That's important for one reason, guys. That shows us that we partner with a company who's actually done it before. They have 60 years of industry experience in this same exact industry, and 60 years of anything means they have a lot of experience in the game. So it's easy to follow and trust them because they know exactly how to make it work and build a business in this industry. Guys, so the products that we market and distribute for the insurance companies. Now, these insurance companies are fantastic. They make fantastic products, and they're $1 billion insurance companies. Right now, we distribute mostly life insurance products, but the life insurance products that we distribute have a niche to them. They have what they call living benefits. So it's a product where you don't have to necessarily pass away to see the benefits of the product. There's also a couple other products we distribute as well too, like mortgage protection. We do disability insurance. We do critical illness insurance. We do final expense insurance, and we also do retirement planning with annuities as well too. Guys, I also want to show you real quick a short video of the actual product that we market, so you have a better understanding of the industry that you're joining and how our product actually helps people.
When you hear the term life insurance, what comes to mind? Most might think of money accessible to loved ones only after you kick the bucket. But what if we told you there's a new kind of life insurance? One far more useful than the old kind of life insurance. One that can be utilized while you're still living. It's not too good to be true. It's called living benefits. Medicine and medical technology have evolved significantly, allowing those who suffer from a chronic, critical, or terminal illness an ever-increasing chance of survival. Unfortunately, medical costs associated with suffering these illnesses have increased as well. Consider this. Approximately every 40 seconds, an American will suffer a heart attack. 90% of those Americans will survive that attack. Now consider that 2/3, 66% of all American bankruptcies are the direct result of a critical illness, such as a heart attack, and the medical expenses that follow. Something's not right here, folks. Worry not. Living Benefits is here to make things right again by allowing you to accelerate your death benefit after enduring a major health event. Living Benefits help to cover your medical bills, deductibles, co-pays, and experimental treatments, and can even replace your lost income during recovery. If that doesn't convince you of the incredible power of living benefits, perhaps this will. The new kind of insurance costs the same as your old kind of insurance. Equus Financial understands the importance of living benefits and wants to ensure you can protect yourself, your family, and your peace of mind. If you're interested in learning more,
All right, so that shows you that the product that we distribute, it is a need across all of America, because as the video says, 66% of all bankruptcies are due to somebody having a critical illness but not having the proper coverage in place. So here's an insurance policy where no matter if they have a heart attack, stroke, cancer, they can pull from this life insurance policy to take care of their medical bills, pay their mortgages off, pay their cars off. So the product that we distribute is a real need across America. And also too, in terms of mortgage protection, 50% of all foreclosed homes are due to 2 things: somebody passing away and somebody having a critical illness. where when that happens, it leaves a significant burden on the spouse, right? And if the mortgage isn't paid in a certain amount of time, the bank's actually foreclosing on the house and taking all the equity out of the home as well too. Guys, so that's why it's easy to get behind the products that we market, because it is a need across America. And this screen here shows you some of the carrier insurance carrier partnerships that we have. So since we partner with Equus Financial, we get access to all these big insurance companies who distribute these insurance products. Now, a lot of these names you may know, a lot of these names you may not know, but some of these companies have been around for over 200 years. And now what that does for an independent insurance agent like us here in the Dior Group, when we walk into a client's house and we show them, hey, look, we partner with Foresters Financial, Mutual of Omaha, Transamerica, these big, huge companies, it instantly gains credibility in the home, because these are some names that clients have heard before, whether it's, in the news, in the media, or whatever the case may be. These insurance companies have a longevity and a strong track record for the past years too. It also, you as an independent agent, when you walk into a house, let's say one carrier won't approve them. You have access to several other carriers that may approve them. So what that does for the client is it makes sure that they can get coverage. And for you, it makes sure that you can get paid as an independent agent, because that's what you're in business to do, is to get paid. Now, some companies, you walk into a house, you only have one product to represent. Right, and that insurance company doesn't improve that client based on the health conditions, you have nowhere else to go. So the client doesn't get protected, and you as an agent don't get paid. So this is the importance of having strong relationships in this insurance industry, with Equus Financial gives us through their platform. So guys, one of the incredible things here about Equus Financial is the lead system is phenomenal. It's a system where people actually, fill out a request, mail it back in. And I want to go through that process now, because a lot of agents here in Equus are in Equus because of the qualified lead system. So we have different types of leads here at Equus. The number one lead that we currently use and distribute products for is called mortgage protection. So mortgage protection is what get agents inside of the door. So I'm going to walk you through how a mortgage protection lead is created. Then I'm going to show you guys one as well too, so you can actually physically see how a lead looks. So you can say, okay, well, that makes sense. So with the mortgage protection lead, once a client buys their home in whatever state or county that they're in, Equus Financial has a team of people in Lynchburg, Virginia, who do all the research for that. Okay, they then send letters to them in the mail. And those letters say, hey, look, in case of a death or disability or critical illness, it'll help pay your loan off so your spouse doesn't suffer for it. If they're interested, they fill it out, they send it back into Equus. At that point in time, our Equus agents have an opportunity to get those leads, call them, and set an appointment with them. Okay. Now what I'm going to show you guys now is, if you see on the screen here, this is a real deal lead. The leads are clear and concise. There's no jargon used. There's no tricky language. But if you see the screen here, it has the lender's name at the top. And I'll read the paragraph to you. It says, company records indicate that you have not yet taken advantage of the low cost of mortgage protection plan that is now available. With no physical exam necessary, this is a state-approved plan designed to pay your $80,000 mortgage off in the case of an unexpected tragedy. Without a plan like this, your family will still have to make monthly mortgage payments in the event of your death. And it lists off death, disability, money back options, level premium, critical illness protection. So once a client reads all that information, they say, hey, you know what? I am interested in this, and they fill it out. They put their name, they put their spouse's name, they put their ages, they put their height and weight, they put the best numbers to contact them at, and they actually sign it on the bottom as well too. Right, guys? So if you're in this industry or ever been in sales at all, and somebody actually fills out something saying, hey, look, I'm interested in this particular protection, it makes it easier for you as an agent to set an appointment with them, to go in the house and help them get protected, because this is something that they filled out that they know they need. Right, guys, we're in a needs-based industry. So we walk in simple and plain. We show them the lead. We say, hey, look, is this what you filled out? They say yes. We say, hey, look, what made you fill it out? Why did you fill it out? And typically they tell us, hey, well, in case of my death, I want to make sure my spouse doesn't lose the house. For example, let's say you walk into a house and the husband makes $5,000 a month and the wife only makes $1,000 a month. And let's say that the mortgage payment is $1,500 a month, right? So if the husband passed away, the wife would be in a situation to where, hey, look, if she can't get the mortgage payments paid, which she only brings in $1,000 a month, and the mortgage is $1,500 a month, so within the next 90 days, that property will probably be foreclosed on, and she would lose all the equity in the house too, right? So this is why what we do is a huge need across America. But with these leads, right, we're able to set appointments quicker, help clients get approved faster, and you as an agent, you get paid quicker as well too. Huge benefit, guys. Now, some people may say, well, I don't have any insurance experience. How does the training work? Equus Financial has a state-of-the-art training platform that makes it where if you're a self-starter, you can easily come into the business, watch the training videos, and you could be out helping clients without having to talk to anybody if you don't want to, okay? I'm going to take you to a place, take you to the actual website, actually. This here is the Equus Financial agent dashboard. Okay, it's state of the art. It reports and tracks all of your business. But far as the training goes, guys, they have an amazing training center for new agents. So once you're a new agent, you get access to all this training. But this training is phenomenal because it tells you here. It says step 1, dials, right? So the first step is showing you how to get a lead and how to make a phone call and how to set an appointment. Because in this business, if you can't set appointments, you won't be able to make money here. So Equus Financial created a platform where you can come in, you can plug into it, and if you click play video, it starts playing an introduction video of how to make phone calls. But more importantly than that, at the very bottom here, there are actually 6 videos. There's 6 videos with real agents and managers making live dials, setting appointments. Okay, they're making live dials, calling clients, so you hear real objections, but you also hear them setting real appointments as well too, right? So that makes you more confident when you get your first stack of leads, because you know you can come in here, watch these videos, and to this day, the agents in the Dior group still follow these same scripts here. Okay, so they work and they're effective. It says step 2, scripts and guides. So as a new agent, you can come in, you can print off the basic phone scripts, you can print out the in-home presentation. We have the underwriting guides available to you. Then you go to step 3, and it says in-home presentation. So here, again, at the bottom, you have over 9 videos at the bottom that go over in-home presentation. Right? Some of these videos are 2 minutes, some are 30 minutes, some are 40 minutes. But I'll tell you guys this, what this does is, if you're a self-starter and you're self-motivated, you can come here any time of day. You can binge watch these training videos before your first set of appointments. Go out there and follow exactly what they say, and you can make money in this business. I came into this business with no insurance experience at all. Absolutely none. But I had this amazing training platform, right? So my very first appointment that I walked into on my own, I followed the training videos down to a T, and I made a sale, and I ended up making $1,100 off my first sale within this organization of Equus Financial by watching those videos. This training is amazing. So again, if you're a self-starter, you plug into this and you get going, or if you come in as an agency manager, you want to build your own team, this is even better for you because you can recruit and hire a lot of people. You can plug them into this training and they can get trained up by people who know the business way better than you do. Okay, so it helps you move faster. It allows you to run fast and still build a big business in the same process as well too. So back to the overview. Now, the most important part, right? The training is phenomenal. The leads are great, but a lot of you guys are watching this video because you want to know, how do we get paid? How does the compensation look? So guys, I'm going to take you through a couple examples. I'm going to show you how a part-time agent gets paid, how a full-time agent gets paid in this industry, and how somebody who's building an agency gets paid in this industry, okay? But first, I want to walk you through how then, because Equus Financial doesn't pay us direct commissions directly. They only pay us bonuses. The insurance companies pay us commissions directly. And here's how the insurance companies pay us. So when you walk into a client's house, the average client can usually afford to spend on coverage is about $85 a month. Every time a client spends that average premium of $85 a month, this example is built on that. And over the past 20 years, $85 a month has been the average. Okay. So the annual premium volume average, the average month is $85 a month. You take $85 a month, you multiply by 12 months, and that gets you $1,021.92. But for easy math, we'll call it $1,000. So the average sale here in Equus is about $1,000 annual premium volume, okay? As a new agent, you come in on a 70% commission percentage. All that means is you earn 70% of everything you sell. Now, how the insurance companies protect themselves is once you make that sale, they're going to advance you 75% of that all up front once it's approved and issued. Okay. You also get paid renewals in this industry because some insurance products offer renewals. So what that means is for the first 5 years, 10 years, or for the life of the policy, you can earn a residual payment off that policy you wrote 10 years ago, 5 years ago, or 17 years ago, depending on the product. Also, for this example, in this illustration, we're going to do an issue rate of 75% because that's the industry average. So what does the issue rate mean? All that means is if somebody submits 4 applications, 3 get approved and 1 get declined. The reason that happens is because, guys, sometimes clients are just too uninsurable. They have too many health risks, and the insurance companies don't want to take a chance on them. That happens, but the industry average is 75%. So 3 out of the 4 policies you write should get approved and stick to the books. The last circle you guys see is what they call overrides. So if you're in this industry to build a business, the insurance companies pay you a direct percentage off your team's production. Okay, and I'm gonna take you through that example as well too, guys. Next slide here. So 4 different examples. I'm going to show you a part-time example. I'm going to show you a full-time example. And I'm going to show you an example of somebody who's building a $50,000 paid agency monthly. And I'm going to show you somebody who's double that and doing $100,000 in paid business every month. Okay. Real clear and concise examples. Please follow the screen with me and we'll kind of bounce from there. So a part-time agent here in Equus, that's somebody who buys 6 leads a week. And before I jump into this example too, guys, I want to show you guys actually what a real lead looks like. I already showed you guys that, but I'm also going to show you guys the lead type explanation. So show you how much a lead costs and how they range, so you guys can see that as well too. Give me 1 second here. Perfect. Lead type explanation. So here at Equus Financial, the leads here do cost if you want to participate in the lead program. You don't have to. Some agents come in and make, a great living not buying any leads by marketing themselves, pass out their business cards, getting referrals. That works too. But in this industry, the lead program helps you create a predictable income in this industry, right? Because people fill these leads out. They're already interested. You have to go find them. But it costs Equus to create those leads, so they charge the agents to buy those leads as well too. So here at Equus, the leads start at $42 a piece, and they go down to 50 cents a piece. So I tell agents this: if you come into this business and you don't have much money, but you have a lot of time, you start off buying older leads. Because older leads, you will make sales from older leads, but you have to make more phone calls to do it in. But if you come in and you have more money than time, so let's say you already have a full-time job and you like your full-time job, but you have extra cash to spend to invest in your business, you buy A leads. You buy top leads or the A leads at $42 a piece. The example I'm going to show you guys right now is somebody coming in buying all A leads. Okay, so back to our part-time example here. A part-time agent. He comes in, he buys 6 leads a week. We'll call him Dave for illustration purposes. So Dave's part-time. He currently already has a full-time job. He loves his full-time job, but he just needs extra money to make sure he can pay his credit cards off or he can send his kids to college, whatever the case may be. So Dave comes in, he buys 6 A leads a week. And if you see the example here, out of 6 A leads a week, he's going to write at least 2 applications a week from it. Okay, guys, the reason we know that is that that's an industry average is proven that people fill these leads out for a reason. So when you show up with the lead, even out of buying 6, you'll get a minimum of 2 sales from it, which just means $2,000 in annual premium volume. Again, the average sales $1,000. He's making 2 sales a week part-time. So let's look at the math here. $2,000 in annual premium volume times 75% issue rate equals $1,500 that gets issued out to him. Okay, out of $1,500, he's on a 75% commission rate, right? You come in at a 70%. He's been promoted one time already, so he's at a 75% commission rate. So $1,500 times 75% equals $1,149 that he earned off his 2 sales. Okay, once those policies are approved and issued, they're going to advance him 75% of that in advance. So to take it back and let you guys understand that there are some companies that issue the product the same day you submit it. Okay, so if you submit a product on a Monday, if it's approved, you're paid no later than 48 hours later, 48 business hours later. So if you write it on Monday, you're getting advanced that money by Wednesday. Okay, so back to the example here. $1,149 times 75% advancement rate equals $862 that actually hits Dave's bank account. Dave bought his leads as well too. So he spent $246 on his 6A leads. That means he earned a total of $616 that week working this business part-time. So if you look at this example here, so if you make $616 a week for 50 weeks straight, Dave actually earned $30,000 in 1 year doing this business part-time, making 2 sales a week. So to let you guys know how long it takes to make about 2 sales a week, if you're doing that, guys, you're probably working about maybe 10 to 12 hours a week. So you're working 10 to 12 hours a week part-time to earn $30,000 a year. Okay, guys, the average salary in the United States is roughly about $45,000 a year, working full-time somewhere. This is somebody who's working an additional 10 to 12 hours a week, making an additional $30,000. And guys, $30,000 does a lot. That's some people's car notes. That's a couple credit card bills. That's a plethora of things. If you want to just start saving up money for a nice vacation, for a wedding, whatever, this is an example where, hey, look, you can come in, do it part-time, get you some leads, make you a couple sales every week, and earn a nice part-time income in this industry. The next example, a full-time example. So this is somebody who says, you know what? I like this industry. I started out part-time, but I'm starting to love it. What would full-time look like for me? Okay, a full-time agent, she's doing double the activity of Dave. All right, so Jasmine here, she's doing double the activity of Dave. She's buying 12 leads a week. He only bought 6. She's buying 12. Out of those 12 leads, she'll write about 5 apps from it. Well, Adam, how do you know that? Again, it's an industry-proven average. If you get 12 leads, let's say you set 10 appointments, out of the 10 people you sit with, you're going to get 5 apps from it. You know why? Because they actually filled the lead out and they actually seen a need in it when they filled the lead out. That makes our business extremely predictable and extremely duplicatable, guys. So again, 5 apps a week is $5,000 in annual premium volume. So take $5,000 times 75% of it getting issued out. That's $3,800 that gets issued out. Now, Jasmine here, she's on a 90% commission rate because she came in at a 70% contract, but she's been killing it and she's got promoted several times. And now she's on a 90% commission rate. So take $3,800, multiply it by 90%, and it comes to, she earned actually $3,400 off her 5 sales. Again, she got 75% advance to her. So take $3,400 multiplied by 75% advancement rate. She got advanced $2,586 when those 5 sales were approved and issued. Okay. Again, she had to pay for her own leads. So she put $564 in leads, but she still netted $2,022 that week alone. Okay, guys, this is where I tell people. So some people may see, well, $564 is a lot of money to pay, right? Don't think of it as paying anything. Think of it as investing into your business. Okay, so if I told you, hey, look, give me $500 and in return, I'm going to give you $2,500, I think most of us would do that on a weekly basis, right? The only difference here is you have to go out there and put in the work. You have to get the leads, call them, set the appointments. But if you trust the system works. Okay, so spending $500 will net you $2,000 in a week. It sounds like a great return on investment to me. So let's do the math here. Take $2,000 a week times 50 weeks a year, and that's over $100,000 in income that Jasmine earned by working this business, quote unquote, full time. And the reason I say quote unquote full time, because if Jasmine has 12 leads, even if she calls those leads, the average appointment takes maybe 30 minutes to an hour. So let's say she went on 10 appointments, that's 10 hours. Let's say her drive time was, another 3 or 4 hours. So that's like 14 hours. And let's say it took her 5 hours to make phone calls, which calling 12 leads is not realistic. With 12 leads, she may have made phone calls for 2 hours maybe to get them all on the phone, okay? But even on a high, guys, I'll quote it high. Let's say 25 hours a week. It's nowhere near 40, right? She's working 25 hours a week. She's investing about $500 a week to earn $100,000 in net income after her expenses that year alone. Guys, I never speed past this part because I want people to understand that working in corporate America, you can work 40 hours a week and make the average salary of $45,000 a year. This is somebody who said, you know what? I love the industry. I love the product. I love helping people. So it makes sense, right? I can work 20, 25 hours a week, make $100,000 in income. Hey, look, I think a lot of people, especially right now during America's time now, could take advantage of this. And this is why I'm sharing this opportunity to everybody that it can reach, because I know we're in a time now where people need help. And this is an amazing industry where you can come in, put the work in, and actually see the results of it. So guys, moving forward, I want to take you to the next example and show you somebody who said, you know what? I'm full-time now, but now I want to start building a business, right? I want to start telling people, hey, look, this is what I do. It's helped me. It maybe can help you as well too. And I'm going to show you how you do that in this business and how it can create you a nice lump sum of passive income, guys. Passive income is income where you're not actually physically working to make the money. Your resources are working for you and earning you income. Okay, so let me show you that example. So the first example is somebody who's building a $50,000 agency. That just means they have 15 apps a week flowing through their organization. So if you do the math, you're still full-time. So you're still putting in your 20, 25 hours a week, getting your 5 apps in. The only difference here is you've added 5 part-time Daves on too. Okay, Dave's part-time. He's just looking to pay a couple credit cards off, save some money, put his kids in private school, whatever the case may be. You found 5 of them all across the United States of America, right? There's currently, last time I looked, there was 45 million people who filed for unemployment recently due to this whole COVID-19 nastiness, right? But you just found 5 of them to do 2 apps a week, so to go part-time, and I'm gonna show you how that looks here. So with your 5 apps, that's $5,000 in annual premium volume. You've been a stud, right? You've been getting promoted. You've been full-time. So now you're not on a 70% commission rate anymore. You're on a 100% commission rate now. So take the commission rate, take the issue rate, take the advancement rate. All the numbers in the math are the same here. But you earned $2,874. You spent $588 in leads. That means, again, you made $2,200 in net income that week, which is great, off your own personal production. Let's look at either the production off your 5 part-time agents. So your 5 part-time agents, they're doing 2 apps each. That's a total of 10 applications, and that's $10,000 in annual premium volume. Again, 75% that get issued, which means that's $7,664 that gets issued out, okay? Now, override commission. There's a new word here again, right? So it says 25% override commission. How is that calculated? So that number is calculated based off of your contract level and your agent's contract level. So you're on a 100% commission rate, and they're part-time, so they're on a 75% commission rate. So 100% minus 75% is 25%. So take that $7,000 that got issued and you multiply it by 25% override commission, right? That means you earn $1,916 off your 5 part-time agents production. But again, once those policies get approved and issued, The insurance company is going to advance you 75% of that in advance. So $1,916 times 75% advancement rate equals $1,437 in net income to hit your bank account. Again, that's net income, guys, because the last line here says 0 lead costs. You're right, because you already purchased your leads for your 5 sales. You didn't purchase your part-time agent. They bought their own leads, right? So you didn't spend any additional money, but you made additional $1,400 in a week. Guys, if you understand any business model, if you can not invest any more money but make additional money, that's a win-win every day of the week. Every business owner would love to take advantage of that concept. Okay, let's do some math though. So as the screen shows here, add up your $2,286 plus your override commission of $1,437, and you're going to multiply that by 50 weeks out of the year. So that's $186,000 that you can earn in a year by doing the same work that you've been doing personally. Like, you didn't increase your sales any, you still kept doing your 5 sales a week, right? But you just found 5 part-time people to go out there and do 2 apps a week. And you gave yourself an additional $86,000 bump in pay because of that. Okay, again, $86,000 in passive income. Again, the average income across America is about $45,000 a year. By you going out there, putting in 5 apps yourself per week, and then finding 5 people to go part-time, you can earn up to $80,000 in passive income. Guys, that means freedom. The reason I say that so much, passive income, because that's freedom. Like, you're only working 20, 25 hours a week, but you're earning $186,000 in a year. Guys, and this is where some people say, well, can this really be true? Like, guys, here at Equus Financial, it is proof in the pudding. Our company isn't that old, but over the past, last year, we had over 95 people in this industry, in a 5-year-old industry, right? Over 95 people who earn over $100,000 in income. Guys, this is very, very, very real. Okay, what we do is very real. We're in a needs-based industry, and we have an amazing compensation structure provided from Equus Financial to help us make this type of income and have the freedom that we have, right? So, guys, I stop here and say this. I'm going to take you to the next example, which is going to show you, like, double this, like, screen. How does that look in terms of, recruiting and training a team? But I like letting people know that, hey, look, in America today, to make $186,000 in corporate America, you're probably, a doctor, a lawyer, some kind of top sales rep or some kind of top company, and you're putting in way more than 25 hours a week. I can assure you that, right? Which means you take a lot of time away from the people who are important to you, like your wife, like your kids, like your friends, right? Like the community you live in. Right. This gives you time to have a nice income while, still enjoying your family, your friends, being a part of your community, things that really matter in life, guys, as well as you're paying all your bills and you're getting debt free. Right. Which we know is a huge fight across America currently. But let me take you to our last example. It's the example of somebody who's billing $100,000 agency. Okay. Somebody billing this type of agency. Their agency is flowing in about 30 applications a week are getting submitted per week, right? You're still full-time, so you're still putting in your 5 apps a week. The only difference here in the last example, guys, is you found 3 people to go full-time with you. So you found 3 people to put in 5 apps a week, just like you. And you still have your 5 part-time people as well, too, doing their 2 apps a week, too. So I'm going to take you through this example to show you guys how that looks. So your 5 apps a week, only thing changes here is your 110% commission rate, because by now you're on one of the top compensation ratings. Same issue rate, same advancement rate. You're looking at $3,161 that you earn before buying your leads. Take out your lead cost. That means you netted $2,573 in 1 week off your own personal 5 applications. But let's tick it up. Let's show you with your 3 partners. You brought in 3 people. They say, you know what, I've been watching you. You seem really happy. You seem like you're not working that much anymore, and you're making a good living for yourself. I want to go full time with you. I want to do what you're doing full time, right? So how does that look? 3 people doing 5 apps. That's 15 total apps. That's $15,000 in annual premium times 75% issue rate equals $11,000 that gets issued out. Once that $11,000 gets issued out, you're looking at a 20% override commission. That just means you're in a 110% contract. You're 3 full-time people. They're really good. So they're on a 90% commission rate. So 110% commission rate minus 90% commission rate is 20% in override commission, which just means out of that $11,000 times 20%, you earn $2,299 from their total 15 sales. Take $2,299 and you're going to multiply it by 75% advancement rate. You're looking at $1,724 in income that you earn. Again, that's net income again, guys, because you didn't have a lead cost. And so you earned a net income of $1,724 additional in a week off their 15 sales. Okay. Last example, this is your 5 part-timers who are doing 2 apps each. That's a total of 10 apps again. 75% issue rate, looking at $7,000 to get issued out. 7,000 times 35% override commission. Again, you're in a 110% contract. They're part-time, so on a 75% contract. 110 minus 75 equals 35. So $7,000 times 35% override commission. You're looking at $2,682 in earned revenue off your 5 part-timers. So take that number, multiply by the 75% advancement rate, you're looking at $2,011 in net income again, right, off your 5 part-time agents. Let's add it all up, guys. Let's add up your 5 sales, your 3 full-time people's 5 sales, and your 5 part-timers 5 sales. So if you add it up, you can see the screen here. $2,573 plus $1,724 plus $2,011 times 50 weeks in a year. That's an earned income, right, of $315,000 a year in income that you earn. And I always stop here, right? And that's just 50 weeks because, guys, that's 2 weeks of vacation. Let's say you took, you want to go somewhere for a week, and then the first half of the year, and at the end of the holidays, took another week off. Either way, guys, 50 weeks of the year, you go put in a real job. It's 50 weeks a year, right? $315,000 a year, guys. And here's why I stop and say, when people get to this screen, some people say, oh, man, this can't be real. This must be one of those deals. And I challenge you guys to change your thinking and start thinking like this. Whether you look at this screen or not, when I first saw this screen, I immediately thought, I can do that. Like, that sounds simple. Now, some people may see it and say, oh, that sounds unrealistic. So I'll tell you guys this. Whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you're right. Right? Whatever your mind tells you to do, you're right, guys. I'm telling you this because I'm in the industry and we're seeing people winning on a daily basis. So the reason we're creating this recorded video so you guys can see, hey, look, I just want to give you hope again. Like, I want to help you start dreaming again. And I know what additional $30,000 a year part-time would do for families. I know what $100,000 in income working 20 hours a week will do for families. Like we're seeing what's happening with people who are earning $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 a year, how it's changing their lives and their financial future and creating that financial independence that everybody craves for. So, guys, if you're interested in getting started, there are a couple next steps. So if you're interested in getting started, whoever shared this video with you, right, reach back out to them. And if you're already licensed, the process is easy. There's no monthly fees to join us. There's no startup cost to join us. If you're already licensed, you come in the door running, right? We get you contract with the insurance carriers we partner with. We show you how to get some leads, make some phone calls, set some appointments. You start helping families from day one. Okay. Now, if you aren't already licensed, you have to be a licensed life insurance agent to do what we do. But we help you get your insurance license. There's a company called ExamFX we go through. They normally charge $320 for that licensing course. But when you come through us, you get it for a discounted price of $60, right? $59 plus tax, right at about $60. But that course takes about 7 days to complete. Once you complete the course, you take a state exam in a location nearest you. You knock that course out, and again, we get you contract with the insurance carriers we partner with. We show you how to get some leads, make some phone calls, set an appointment, and go and help families, right? That's the Equus financial system. And here at the Dior Group, we love being part of this industry. We love what we do. We love help. We love the way we help protect our clients. But most importantly, we love how we can share this opportunity to other people who are in need, just like we were in need at one point in time. Guys, that's the power of Equus. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please reach back out to the person who invited you to this overview. We'll get you started up. We love to be in business with you. Stay blessed. Stay safe.